always waiting on me to stand still. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And honestly, I am low-key excited to edit this wipe and post it, because this is probably one of my best, if not the best solo wipe I have ever played. And it consists of everything from outsmarting 8-man teams to defending raids. And honestly, if you are new here or you're not subbed for some reason, sub now, and if you are disappointed with the content I've brought you, you can unsub after. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting, so let's get into it. And if you were paying attention, you noticed I joined a 50 pop. And before you go to my comments, start crying saying I'm playing a dead server, it was 3 AM. So what I do when I'm picking a server, I normally sort by highest pop, and I scroll until I see a server that's been recommended in my comments. This time I picked Spectre RV, and right after spawning in you can see Heli was taken. And seeing stuff on the map already being taken, that's obviously a good sign. And for this wipe I had basically no plan. And the main reason I even decided to play solo is because I saw someone say that Drew Drop 'Em Off is the best solo on Rust console. So I'm more or less here to take that title. I just spawned, there's no need. I fucking stood up, yo! This fucking horse dung bow kid is still chasing me. I stood up and he's still chasing me. No. Oh my god, there's a horse. There's a friggin' horse. Bro, who just leaves that behind? Damn. Scripted. No way. Bro's running. I sold. I fumbled. Are you fucking... You've got to be kidding. So yeah, if you couldn't tell what happened, I had doubled the second guy. I killed him, but I bled out right after, or died to cold maybe. I don't even know. It wasn't all bad though. I went back and I got a little bit of profit. And the funny part is, the guy who owned the 2x2 that they were offlining, he logged on while I was in the base. It wasn't me. And after that, I decided to go and get cards and also check out the new satellite because they changed how satellite looks. And shout out to D11, this update is probably one of the best they've put out. Other than not hearing your own footsteps, there was like no game-breaking glitches. I can't catch a break. I headshot him too. So obviously I don't zoom in on names for no reason, so remember Dan and his name. But after dying with a crossbow once again, I decided to get my hands on an actual gun, so I went to L3's Vendies. I almost made like such a nice play and I fucking bled out.
I'll be back. I'll see your friend is asking me.
Anyway.
He just spent $2 grand on tires.
Oh my god,
Like
decayed
wheels.
base. Oh my god. Harpoon? Shit, harpoon ammo? Might as well. Bro, I'm gonna have to go depot. Oh my. I see why these guys quit.
My headset's about to die.
Did these guys get raided or are they just this fucking poor? This is crazy. And after depoting the little bit of loot from the decaying base, I saw a crate at power plant and decided to go there instead of oil rig. There's a guy here. Oh my god.
You changed your name.
Give me comms. Well, how else?
What server you be on?
I'm playing solo.
Damn,
I mean,
can't even
chance. Recent wipe? Selling the saddles. And after doing some farming, I decided to go and counter heli. And it took these guys forever to take it. I don't even know why. I'm pretty sure there was 2 or 3 of them on and they were shooting it with every single gun in their base. And I honestly feel bad for what happened next. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What, did they finally take it?
Yeah, and I just took every crate.
That's what you call?
It's not gonna be easy, but yeah, you probably could.
I don't know what fucking way. Turn it off. Gone. Oh shit! There.
There's 3 of them. Okay. Maybe I don't like crate. There was absolutely no way I would have won that.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Alright, so after upgrading the base, it was around 11 a.m. I'd been playing on and off the entire night because my sleep schedule is horrible. But I hopped off to play some games with my friends, other than Rust. And I didn't get on until around 2:30 p.m. and it was max pop. And there was people outside my base almost constantly. Fuck, bro. Dude, there's no fucking way I just fumbled that. So if you were looking at names, remember CTL Chippy and the T Snowy guy. And that was a pretty big bag that I fumbled, but I wasn't really that worried about it, and I just went and farmed launch. And right after running launch, I noticed an airdrop up the hill from my base.
Lights, man. I thought they nerfed him.
What am I getting hit with a fucking orbital cannon?
Or just dropping the ball.
What the fuck, he's chasing me. And if you saw the names, these were the same guys I fought outside my base. And I had just taken a lot of loot off of them. And they immediately resorted to door camping.
This would be a little bit too overpowered.
So fucking ass. Garbage door camper. And once daytime came around, I went back to launch to get the crates and grub anyone else who was doing the same. Holy shit, what are we playing, Bandage Simulator? So, you're not only sabotaging my content, but you're saying that you don't believe in me either.
No. Like every time you play solo, you end up telling us to get on or
Tone, in my
else
opinion, I
happens.
think his father should cash at me $2,000.
Yeah, if he has that. I don't think he does.
I think you need to cash out both of that $2,000. These B2s coming from that out here.
Oh shit, I'm getting raided. Wait, my core bag is gone. So yeah, after killing them for a bunch of loot, farm, all of that good stuff, they came like 4 or 5 deep to raid me. And to make it better, they waited for me to leave my base to raid. And I take back what I said about there being no major glitches this update, because the glitch is still in the game where you can see a wall after someone has broke it. So I thought they missed a C4 and they just completely failed the raid. But when I saw them hammering at the wall before I started shooting them with the P2, they were actually hammering out one of the boxes so they could jump in my core. And I ended up making the mistake of opening a door that led them to my TC, so they got pretty much everything and they cleaned me out. But luckily they did not grieve, so I just resealed and I kept it moving. I even went out and tried to find the base of the guys who raided me, and I didn't really realize this until now, but it was two separate groups that basically came together like allies. They came together to raid a solo. And of course, right after I got raided and lost my guns, someone took Brad for the first time. And even though I didn't really have the weapons to counter this, I decided to just keep going back anyway. And surprisingly, I ended up grubbing most of the Brad loot, even though it was terrible. And just like that, I got my first guns for the second time, all thanks to the combo I researched at the beginning of the wipe. And after getting my first two guns, a Tommy and a custom, I was pretty much ready to go to sleep, so I logged off. And even though I got raided, I was still having fun, and I easily got two more guns that I could use to snowball on the second day. Okay, so obviously it's the second day, and I woke up still kind of bummed out because I got raided the previous day. So my plan was to spend this entire second day getting the BPs I needed along with making my base unraidable. And I was going to go all or nothing. I was going to be taking Brad and doing whatever I could to get my loot up. We're not offline. And after getting the furnaces going, I ran into lunch because I was already hearing gunshots. And it was 9 AM, so the pop was low, so it was kind of like a prime time for me to win gunfights without getting grubbed. And off to an amazing start, I had already grubbed at Dan Don't Cap for a whole bunch of HVs, meaning I could BP them and easily take Brad. And knowing he wasn't alone, I decided to go back and see if I could get more guns. Is he blind? I'm awful. And just like that, I multiplied the amount of guns I had. And after that, I decided to farm the road towards Outpost so I could get a Jackie that would cut down my farming time by a lot. A horse, bro? Oh, shit. Thank you. No way one headshot killed him. Wow. I barely heard that guy. Get the airdrop. This is so huge. No. No. And after Dan killed me, I did try to catch up to him or find him maybe. But he was nowhere to be found. And this win for Dan absolutely boosted his ego. He started being really toxic and just talking shit over DMs. And I told myself I was not going to stand still to loot a crate or get shot in the back again. Crosshair placement was ass right there. And after some farming, I put a base as close as I possibly could to launch site. And this would be a base for not only me to depot in, but my second account. And when I said I wasn't going to be looting a crate again, I was serious. I was going to get a second console on my second monitor and make it loot the crates for me. Therefore, I would never have to stand still and get shot in the back by Dan again. Holy invalids, what the f- You thought shit was sweet, huh? Always waiting on me to stand still. Crazy how the same exact thing happened to me where someone shot me while I was looting or shot me in the back. Luckily, I had already grabbed the crates with my second account and hid my second account in a bush. So the only thing I really lost was like 2 Hazzy kits. And while Red was on timer, I got a bolty kit together to go take oil. And that was before I was rudely interrupted by Rick Grimes running outside my base. Are you kidding me?
The hella nose over there too.
Oh shit. God, you're... Oh my god. Tell him I just shit on the guys that raided me yesterday. How did they come back almost instantly? Hold up. Does he live there? Okay, so I'm gonna explain what just happened. CTL Chippy and the shark guy, which I both killed at train yard, and then I killed them again while I was leaving train yard. Those were the guys that raided me the previous day, which meant they knew where I lived, so I kinda expected them to door camp, but instead they did something else. We got some sort of doofus on our hands. What the fuck, bro? My front door!
Yeah, what did he?
Thanks to these assholes coming to my base to door camp with C4. Oh my god, bro. Another C4 just got thrown on my fucking base. So these guys were butthurt over a couple kids, so they decided to throw 3 C4 on my base for absolutely no reason. What the fuck was that? Well, there goes that AK crate. Like, these two right in front of me, they're the ones that kill me for the crate, but they are way too far for me to even kill them. Which sucks. I'll take that. There's 3. Okay. I'm not the hunter, I'm the victim.
What they have on?
Comms. Bitch, you were the victim. What they have on them? My future kids. And after that, my luck low-key turned around. I took like 3 or 4 losses back to back. I was still winning some fights, but I always ended up dying to their teammates. And to make it even better, Dan was running at least 6 deep taking Brad. And they held hands everywhere they went, so they were pretty much impossible to grub. Nah, bro, I gotta take a break. Even though I said I was just taking a break, I ended up hopping off until the next day. And after logging back on day 3, I decided to start the day off by taking Brad. Because it would be nearly impossible to take it later in the day due to the amount of grubs.
And I don't have any exams. So I've had 2 weeks off school, like last week, and then I had this week off. Ooh, shit. interesting move there, Caleb.
I don't give a fuck about the loot. I want to kill this guy. Oh my god.
Bro killed him and doesn't even care, he's out.
The fuck are you doing, bro?
Bro, you're actually going crazy. What are you doing? Like, just pick up the AK, stuff to full metal now, bro.
When you're a solo, you don't got time for this shit.
Bro, what? Bro. Nah. Holy shit, you're a full nerd at this game.
Oh, Dan, what happened? Was your 8-man here not to carry you? The guy's got a massive fucking ego, but he's ass. He's waiting on me. Full kit at my base, waiting on me. Tell him to bring me my money. Able to catch up to me. They're raiding me. God damn it. Fucking pussies, bro. He was at my base while I wasn't there. He watched me leave. They waited for me to leave base to raid. Shit's insane, bro. Try not to be a pussy simulator. Impossible.
Bro, you got a unicorn AK, check it out. Wait, does that have hazmat have gold on it?
Nice of him, bro. I was about to go get a horse. Brother was hitting a nail gun room, you know how it is. And of course the situation against Dan aged very well. He immediately resorted to calling me a cheater and whatnot, all because he failed to roam raid and camp my base multiple times. And not long after failing to raid me, they decided to try and take Brad, and Dan was camping in the tower waiting on me. You obviously can't see it very well, but you can see someone sitting in tower waiting on me to come. And just to try and fool him, I ran up with a sword instead of my Tommy out. A sword? I don't know if he knows I have a Tommy.
Probably saw it on your back.
And right after killing them at Brad, I didn't even go back to base. I knew they would come and camp me, which you can see both of them right in front of me. There's one on the left and one on the right that's out of view right now. Obviously it wasn't really smart to wait on them to come back, but I still did it. This is just embarrassing. And after that, Brad taking my friend Heath hopped on, which led to me taking a break. I played Overwatch for like an hour or two with him, and then I got back on. And when I got back on, I realized that they had taken Brad since I was offline. Not only that, Dan got more of his teammates on just so he wouldn't get slammed by me again. I got fucking stuck. That's them, bro. They are so ass. Gotta be fucking joking, bro.
Bro, look at your phone. Hey, yo.
And after going back like 3 times, I killed someone every time, but there was nothing I could do because there was so many of them. And to make it even better, they were just straight up camping my side of launch, so it was pretty hard to get into launch in the first place. And when you were playing solo, there is absolutely no time to lose. You could even see how my friend told me to put on the full metal, but I knew I was going to be running straight to rocket.
It was probably that guy that killed him, so. Wow, bro.
What was he doing? Of course it was Dan. Fucking misclick, but...
Of course, it's fucking Dan and gave him a thumb. As your lawyer,
Fuck the cleaver kid, bro, he threw!
no fuck.
I whiffed there too.
Like, I think that's the idea. That cat AI is crazy. Wait.
God, my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh, the walkers took Brad.
You got a pony? Oh my god.
Hands up!
Stop beating the flashlight, bro. Stop beating them.
Oh my god.
They were real
Hold up.
cops, though.
Wow. Oh my god.
Of course it's the guy that grabbed you.
Oh my god, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna try my best to explain the remaining pieces of the wipe just real quick. I'm kinda running out of time to edit this video, so I'm trying to get it done tonight so I can upload it tomorrow. This wipe ends up going on for another like 2 or 3 days, but most of it doesn't matter. After hopping on the next day, I found out that Dan tried to offline me because there was a raid base outside, but counters had raided the raid base. I died to the code lock, it was Dan's raid base, and I also saw Dan's dead body dead to my neighbors. Dan tried to lie about it and say that my neighbors were trying to raid me and not him, but you know, code locks don't lie. And considering I didn't have that much boom, I got some of my friends on and we eco-raided into Dan's base. Using some HVs I had and some X-Flow ammo, I broke a bunch of their turrets and got into their core. People ended up countering us while we were X-Flow raiding, and I had died to them.
Bro, there's like
Fighting
3
back. Oh, okay.
Body shot, headshot him.
kills. You're trying to go 3
I killed him. I came back, ended up killing the counters, and they even brought a rocket launcher for some reason. And I didn't know this, but with the remaining X-Flow I had, they raided deeper into the base. And they brought this rocket launcher because they opened one of these vendies and it had rockets in it. And using the rockets we raided deeper into the base. And thanks to Dan and his team of cavemen, luckily they left the doors open, which led to us getting literally everything without spending all the boom. We ended up spending the rest anyway, getting everything in the base that we could. And to be honest, Dan didn't even have that many guns, it was mostly farm. And the people on the server who were constantly shit-talking and camping me and all of that good stuff, they're gonna be real upset when they realize that I'm not even gonna show all of the fights. Crazy thing is, in all of my time on this server, the only time I lost a kit was a single metal kit. But yeah, I'm not going to show all of the extra fights and the extra 2 days I played, I'm just going to show these clowns trying to offline me. This was hours after I got off, I was completely asleep, and they woke me up raiding. And these offline raiders, they knew who I was, and they still chose to wait until 3 AM, hours after I got off to raid. You can't be fanned out of your mind and saying W vids when you are literally raiding me in the middle of the night.
Hey, W vids, bro.
W vids, fucking turn it offline.
McLovin, he knew if we would have shot rockets at your day, he would have woke up. I saw that.
And after logging off once again, they came back like 3 hours later and tried to offline me again. I don't know if they were desperate for attention or something, but like, this shit is weird. And these XSME kids were in my comments talking shit, but they are absolutely horrendous, complete horseshit at the game. And this surgical kid literally camped me constantly. Not just him, his teammates, they would sit there and fucking camp me. These guys begged me to stay on the server, said they were going to give me some big raid, and I told them I was going to despawn when I was ready to go to bed. I gave these guys like 11 or 12 hours to come and raid me, but they never did because they prefer offlining. So shout out to these garbage cans for wasting my time, you know, causing me to stay up entire nights to defend my base. And I still managed to make a W vid out of it. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. And subbed or not, if you watched this far, I seriously do appreciate you. I'm extremely grateful for the amount of support you guys give me, it is insane. And this was easily one of my favorite wipes ever. Not the second half, mainly just talking about the first part. Like, all of the griefing and offlining in the second part was just not fun. But yeah, I'm glad y'all got to experience this wipe with me through the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.